All righty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 58th Annual West Virginia Molasses Festival from downtown Arnoldsburg, West Virginia. Glad we could join you on Facebook and YouTube on our WVRC page. I'm Andrew Miller alongside my partner George Allen. Lee Keaton hanging out with us. We'll get him back on here in a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, we were like a NASCAR pit crew from setting up at Roane General Hospital's Arnoldburg Clinic for the parade. We basically just took everything from the table, left it on the table, put it in the back of the truck, packed up, came down here, and we're back on live. And it only took about 20 minutes for us to get going. I wanted to show you guys where we're at. We're down here on the back side of the main building here at West Fork Park. If you look out front, that's where the parking is. And, of course, the small building with the country store. This is a brand new opportunity here. This pole barn, this metal barn, this building is what it is. I tell you what.
And their permanent stage.
Permanent stage in the back. I'll swing it in there as close as I can get to you guys. So you see inside there right now, Sherry Wade is on stage doing karaoke, which is fantastic. So karaoke taking place on the main stage. People hanging out, some people joining, some people are singing. And we've heard some good stuff. Heard Cumbersome earlier. Enjoyed that, by the way. On top of that, we're going to swing it around here, and off in the distance, if you take a look there through the open barn there, back in the back, JoJo's Tacos is here, as well as some other food vendors across the way. They're set up just around from the stage. We've got an iced coffee stand, and what that tells me, George, is that I may have an opportunity for hot coffee still.
There you go.
So hopefully that is the case, but here is, as far as we're concerned, the absolute main attraction. It is the Mechanical Bull, folks.
We love that Mechanical Bull.
Yes, the Mechanical Bull is here. The Mechanical Bull is going to be destroying some people, but a lot of wide open spaces here. If you look off in the distance, some of those tractors that we saw in the actual parade, they've come down here and set themselves up. They're looking really cool. People are just kind of enjoying the grounds here. This is a wide open space at West Fork Park. Again, the kids are able to hang out and play throughout. If they want to jump on the jungle gym stuff, they can. Off in the distance, behind the jungle gym, I don't know if I can show you guys very well, but if you look off in the distance, there are some canopies set up. Those are some vendors. So if you're coming down here to Arnoldsburg, we invite you to go over there and take a look at the vendors.
Got local honey over there, too. They had that last year, and, I mean, it is some good stuff.
As you look there, the big pit for the beef is going right now. We are off the back side of the main building. And inside the main building, the big kitchen is open. Right there is Crystal Brenneman and her partner. They are bringing us chicken dinners. We did not miss out on the chicken dinners this year. Now, there may have been some bartering involved in that, but that's okay.
Yeah.
So they've got the chicken dinners, of which we are able to enjoy.
And, Drew, I got to open it up.
Yeah, let me swing it around here. Oh, my goodness. All right, we got to get a close-up of these chicken dinners here. My goodness. Look at that. If for no other reason you come down here, come down for the chicken dinners. So we're set up on the backside. We invite you to stop by, say hi to us, talk with us. We're going to be kind of on and off here at the 58th Annual Molasses Festival. There are people out and about. It's heavily trafficked here. The weather's fantastic. The only thing we have is maybe a slight mist of some sprinkles once in a while, but that's it. The weather is so nice out here. It is cool. The breeze is blowing. It's pretty much a perfect day to come down here to Arnoldsburg. And again, right on Route 33. It's right here on the West Fork Park. People are here in droves enjoying all that this festival has to offer.
Don't forget, the car show is going on over at Stump Funeral Home.
Right now, the car show is taking place. You can walk across the road from right here. You can get over there very, very quickly. and you could go see some of those really nice old-fashioned cars. We did see some of those coming through before the parade began. And we're just going to hang out here and enjoy ourselves. We're going to eat some really good chicken that we just got.
Yeah,
I'm so
buddy.
excited about that, more than anything else, honestly. I'm enjoying that more than just about anything that we've got going on here. But we're going to be hanging out. So, again, if you see where we're at, stop by and say hi to us. We're not going to be talking the whole time. We're just going to be kind of showing you guys what's going on. We're going to check in. If we have anybody that we can get on the air and talk with, we're going to do that. We'll talk with Crystal Brenneman once again once we get a chance to get her locked down. May get a chance, hopefully, if I can grab John Richards before he goes on stage to talk with him.
Johnny Stats.
Yeah, going to be a good old time here today. So stop down at the 58th Annual Molasses Festival. Going to be a great time here on this Saturday evening. Lots still going on. The Cornhole Tournament, if you're wanting to get in on Cornhole, 4 p.m. I don't know how long registration's going. They may, in fact, have a full roster. But stop down here and find out about that if you're interested in the Cornhole Tournament. Live music begins at 3:30 again with John Richards, followed by Johnny Stats and the Delivery Boys. The Nathan Jenkins Band will take center stage from 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. to help close out this wonderful 58th Annual Molasses Festival. George, let's shut up and eat.
That sounds like an idea.
We'll be back. By the way, we are still here, folks. We are just hanging out, eating chicken. The chicken dinners can confirm, unbelievably fantastic. I've got a piece of chicken that is larger than my head right now that I'm trying to get through, so stick with us, folks. We are here. We're just hanging out, and we're enjoying this wonderful weather at the 58th Annual Molasses Festival. Again, Sherry Wade on stage running karaoke right now. If you're interested, stop on down and jump on stage if you've got the guts to do so and sing some karaoke songs. 3:30 coming later, John Richards will be on stage to start the music this evening, followed by Johnny Stats and the Delivery Boys. And then after that, it'll be the Nathan Jenkins Band to close it out here tonight. Food vendors are going strong. The Mechanical Bull is here. Take a look off in the distance. The Mechanical Bull is ready to go and ready to punish some people, absolutely. The food vendors are going. The vendors themselves, the craft vendors, are set up outside over to our left, and you can go over there and see everything they have. They have honey for sale, we heard a little bit ago. These chicken dinners are going to go fast. Not sure how much longer these chicken dinners are going to last. So if you're looking to get one of those, you better hurry up, is all we're saying. George also says he approves while he is stuffing his face. And I'm going to go back to stuffing my face as well. I want to thank the two main corporate sponsors who sponsored this 58th Annual Molasses Festival, Roan General Hospital and the Arnoldsburg Medical Clinic and Mini Hamilton Health Systems, the two main corporate sponsors. Also Calhoun Banks, Delegate Roger Hanshaw, Arnoldsburg PTO, and some others. And there's a bunch more and a bunch of volunteers that should be thanked for doing what they do. And as we said, got to thank Crystal Brenneman for being our point person to help us come over here and enjoy this very small, community-minded Molasses Festival as it continues to thrive in Little Arnoldsburg, West Virginia. We'll be back in just a little bit, folks. Hang tight with us. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for holding tight with us while we slammed chicken. What a meal that was, man. That chicken was good. And hopefully we're going to get the guy who was slinging those chickens and those chicken dinners as quickly as humanly possible. But I tell you, those were fantastic, and they're probably going to run out before you guys get here anyway. So glad this year, for the first time in 4 years, I was actually able to get a chicken dinner, and I am no longer full or hungry. I am definitely full.
Fat man approved.
Fat man approved for sure.
Yep.
Stay tuned with us here in just a second, folks. We've got the parade marshals for this year. 3 young ladies from the Calhoun County FFA who have done something that only 1% of FFAers across the nation do, and something that has not been done in Calhoun County for over 60 years. Right now, you're looking at the big pole building that hides the stage, so no longer will weather be a problem. If you look off there in the distance, you've got Sherry Wade on stage running the karaoke. And a lot of different people have already signed up. I've heard a bunch of different people sing karaoke, which is fantastic. There are people inside the building just hanging out, enjoying themselves. Swing around, and there are some food vendors off in the distance, as you can see. JoJo's Tacos, one of our favorites, as always, is over there, as well as a bunch of other ones. The donut shop, and then there's iced coffee right in front of you, and then right beside that is the Mechanical Bull. I can't remember the name of the Mechanical Bull, but he's mean. That's all I know. Very, very mean. And then they've got some farm animals off in the distance over there. You can see like sort of a petting zoo over there in the distance.
Yeah.
And then the tractors as well, and, of course, swinging around. And you've got the jungle gym, kids outside running around, playing wild, all sorts of stuff taking place here. Where's the third member of the group? Hanging out, running away, is that what it is? We're not intimidating or anything.
I don't know.
Well, I tell you what, there's one lady who is going to join us who's been on the air with me multiple times. So she knows exactly what's coming. I'm looking forward to them riding the Mechanical Bull, by the way. I think that's going to be a blast.
Yeah, we'll zoom in nice and tight on that.
Yeah, like they're not just stellar FFA members. They also ride Mechanical Bulls for a living. Maybe that's a future plan. I'm just saying. Something could be done. Something could be done. Again, folks, we are here at the 58th Annual Molasses Festival in downtown Arnoldsburg, West Virginia.
Here she comes, Drew.
A beautiful day. Very, very nice and cool breeze. The sun is hidden by some clouds. The weather is perfect. This place is swamped full of patrons enjoying this wonderful Saturday afternoon of the Molasses Festival. Again, music coming up again. Sherry Wade running karaoke on the stage at the moment. At 3:30 p.m., John Richards will take the stage. He will play from 3:30 to 5. At 5:30, Johnny Stats and the Delivery Boys will take the stage. And then the evening, 7:30 to 9:30, will be the Nathan Jenkins Band. So lots of music coming out. The Cornhole Tournament going to start around 4 p.m., and there's so much cool stuff going on. Again, they're still doing silent auction and raffles, all sorts of stuff going on in the main buildings here at West Fork Park. Well, we finally found the third member of the crew. Very thankful that she didn't get lost in her own areas. And we're going to swing the camera around here. I'm going to get a test of each and every one of you. Give me a test.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
And I think you just took George's, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So we got everybody on here. I want you guys to go ahead and do me a favor from right to left. It'll be left to right on your screen. Introduce yourself first.
Hi, everybody. My name is Lizzie Schoolcraft. I'm Trista Arnold.
And I'm Jalen Jett.
And why do we have you all here? These 3 young ladies were the parade marshal for the 58th Annual Molasses Festival Parade. Now, it could be because you're just cool chicks, right? But it's not just that. The reason you guys were parade marshals is you guys have done something that only 1% of FFA members ever achieve, and something that has not been achieved in Calhoun County's FFA program for over 60 years. Leslie, I want you to talk about this first, what it is you guys have achieved when it comes to the FFA program.
Personally, to me, this is the biggest accomplishment, not just for our county and our school, but personally. It really means a lot to have the support of the community for not just being the parade marshal, but getting us to Indiana and getting us back home safely.
And what is it, Trista, that you guys have achieved here? What is it called that you guys have done with this FFA program?
So what we've achieved, us three, is the American degree. And our chapter, since I was a sophomore, our chapter has grew so much. Like, we were left in a very bad situation, and us three especially, we grew this FFA program along with our great ag advisor, Annie Jones, and none of this could be possible without her. She is excellent, and I mean, if it was up to me, our FFA chapter would be another example of pure excellence, because we are nothing but grit and hard work. That's all we're made up of.
Well, Jalen, you're a part of this wonderful thing that has been done with you guys with your American degree. When Trista talks about you guys rebuilding this FFA program, talk about how long you've been involved with it and what it's meant to you to be involved, number one, just with FFA, and then what it means to you to become an American degree holder.
So I've been involved in FFA for 4 years now, but my sister and my dad were both members of it, so I grew up in FFA. The main thing that I compete in is the livestock show and sale, but whenever my sister graduated, we had a couple advisors come through that did not leave us in a great place. So whenever Annie came in, she really had to do a lot of work. And she introduced us to so many SAE possibilities that we had no idea about. We were able to start entomology contests. We were able to really go to national conventions and do everything that has to offer, which that is such a big part of FFA that we had no idea about before.
Well, Lindsay, that's not an easy thing. Number one, to fundraise, to get to these things, state conventions, national conventions, and all the things that go around it. You guys have to put in massive amounts of effort for this.
Yeah, so we actually have a bingo coming up October 4th here at the Arnoldsburg Park building to help raise funds, not just for us three, but what we have left over, we're going to donate to the chapter to help get them to convention as well.
Well, Tricia, let me ask you this. When you started with FFA, did you ever envision or did you even know what an American degree was or what it took to achieve that?
Not a chance. And let me tell you, I had no idea, but those kids over there at that booth, they know. And they know how much work we put into this, and they're over there at that booth because our FFA program works off a point system. Those kids are earning points every minute that they're over at that booth, and they know that's the way to get to national convention, that's the way to make SAE teams, and that's the way to get your American degree. All that work. They've been here from daylight to dawn, Thursday, Friday, and they plan to be here all day today. So.
Well, I just think about this. You guys are in a really small rural community, and yet you guys have achieved something that only 1% of all FFA members achieve. That is a testament to your all's work ethic. Of course, as you said, your advisor, Mrs. Jones, fantastic job for her. Jalen, talk about what is to come for this. Obviously, you guys are headed back to Indianapolis.
Yeah.
What takes place? How do you get your degree? What happens?
So whenever we head back to Indianapolis, it'll be October 28th through November 1st, I believe. So we travel up on a Tuesday, and the American degree ceremony is on a Saturday. That Saturday is wholly dedicated to the ceremony. Like I said, it's only 1%, but it's probably thousands of recipients who are receiving it on Saturday. So what happens throughout the week, we go to the National Mall, we go to different places, tourism spots, but we also do career ag tourism to show more about the opportunities that are in ag that you may not see in a community like this on a bigger scale. And then on Saturday, we will walk across the stage on RFG TV, and we will receive it.
I get that channel, by the way. I got to remember. Someone, Trista, tell your mom to send me a reminder when that comes up because I want to watch that on that Saturday. So I was joking with the three of you, and I said, okay, I'm going to ask you about your future. You don't have to give me a concrete answer right now. You're all very young still. You're just trying to figure out what it is you want to do. Lindsay, I'll ask you, what are some of the plans that you think you have for the future of your career in whatever vocation you choose?
Well, I'm actually already a licensed cosmetologist, and I'm working on taking my barber boards to get licensed in that as well. But I'm also online at WVUP for ag business, so I'd like to finish that and then bring a royal greenhouse to our county.
That is fantastic. Trista, you've had time to think about this. What's next for Trista Arnold?
So this has been a very big thought of mine. Right now, I'm currently a bank teller at Calhoun Banks, but in the future, I plan to open up a flower shop. Calhoun has no flower shops, and Miss Jones, my senior year, she brought a floriculture class to the high school, and I fell in love. I was like, this is what I want to do. So I made floral arrangements for the LKC cheer competition for all the teams, for Calhoun, whoever came, and that is my ultimate plan and goal.
That is a good plan. Find a need and fulfill that need. Jalen, how about yourself?
I'm currently in a master's program for American history. I plan on getting my doctorate somewhere between political science and women and gender studies or human rights. The main goal, I want to help people either through political aspirations to change, everything that I feel should be changed for women and minorities in politics. As for, the farm, this is a fourth generation farm. I
Yeah.
want to continue to grow it. My dad just said that I could start raising Hereford pigs, so we're going to venture into pigs now.
Okay, so that's cool. That is good in your own minds of what you guys might be wanting to do for your long-term future. In your short-term future, there's a mechanical bull right behind us. One of your dads paid,
Not mine.
Lizzie's dad paid for all three of these ladies to head over there and attempt to stay on the mechanical bull. Lindsay, Trista, Jalen, thank you guys. And again, you've achieved something that just doesn't happen very often. It hasn't happened here in Calhoun County for over 60 years. Take pride in that and let that build on your future. We're very thankful you guys are the parade marshals. Continue with the great careers that you guys are going to go with.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wonderful stuff, folks. The Grand Parade Marshals with us. And here's the deal, folks. I'm swinging this camera around. I'm not sure when they're going to go get on the mechanical bulls, but at some point that is going to take place. And I'm going to be here to record and film all of it. I wonder who's going to go first. Looking forward to it. Folks, stick around with us. We are here at the 58th Annual Molasses Festival. Guess what? The sun is peeking through the clouds now. It's going to be beautiful, beautiful weather here at this festival on this Saturday afternoon. Come down here, enjoy all that the festival has to offer. And we welcome you all back here to the 58th annual West Virginia Molasses Festival in Arnoldsburg, West Virginia. I'll tell you what, enjoying the day, the music going on right there inside the building, that beautiful new, I call it a pole barn, but I don't know if you could call it a pole barn, metal building, whatever it is. I need to call Eastern Building Supply because it looks like one of those buildings. I don't even know how they make that thing. We're having a great day here. Live music getting ready to start here in about, well, I guess there is live music on the stage right now. Sherry Wade is doing karaoke, but John Richards is going to take the stage in about 35 minutes at 3:30. John Richards will take the stage. He'll be followed by Johnny Stats and the Delivery Boys. The Nathan Jenkins Band will finish out the night. Don't forget, folks, come down here. Vendors are set up along the outskirts of the facility here. The Mechanical Bull is going strong. Keep reminding me of when those girls get there because I don't want to miss them.
Right.
We just talked with our parade marshals, Lindsay, Trista, and Jalen. Wonderful young ladies, well-spoken, and did something, again, with the FFA and that American degree that fewer than 1% of all FFA members get to accomplish. Hasn't happened in Calhoun County for over 60 years. A big deal. Now, speaking of big deals, George.
Yeah, buddy.
We are about to swing it around to probably the biggest deal of this day. This guy who you're looking at right now just so happened to be the one that cooked up all that chicken we just slammed in about 20 minutes. Mr. Jacob Hott, thank you for joining us. Wonderful, wonderful job. These chicken dinners I have heard about. I didn't get one 2 years ago. I wasn't here last year, so it's been 3 years coming. Great job that you guys do. Where did this come from when you guys are starting this big chicken dinner stuff?
So they used to always do them over a charcoal pit, and they did that for years, and it just got old and finally fell apart, and they removed it. And they come to me when I picked this smoker up, and they asked me if I'd be interested in doing it on the smoker.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, I can take that challenge on and give it a try. And
More than a try.
I want to show that smoker, by the way. Still rolling right there. Just amazing stuff. So let's talk about this recipe. Well, listen, don't give away what you can't give away. We do understand that. But you have perfected this recipe. You got to have good chicken, number one.
Yep.
And what you served us was huge.
Yep.
It's incredible. Where do you guys get the chickens?
So we buy all the chicken, or they buy all the chicken from Grantsville Foodland, and they get them in whole rotisserie chickens, and they cut them in half, and that's what we serve is half chickens.
Okay, so your job is to work the pit, obviously, work that big pit. How long have you been doing this stuff? One thing I do know is people who smoke meat, it is an art form.
Yep.
And so how long have you been doing this?
So, of course, like everyone, I started on an electric smoker, but I've been using this for probably 3 years, 4 years now, and and I really like it.
Well, obviously, to do the volume that you have to do, you had to have something big enough.
Yeah.
But then when you get the big, you got to worry about how to keep working that properly without doing too much, too low, too high heat.
Yep.
What's the process for you? How long is the process to make all the chicken that you make for today?
So I started at 4 a.m. this morning and started a fire in it and got everything going. And a little after 6:30, we put our first round of, we've done it in 30 half chickens.
Okay.
Is what we've been doing. I can get a few more on there than that, but just to make it come out right, we just went with 30.
Yeah.
And of course, the first one this morning, it took about 2.5 hours for it. But after the sun comes up and all that, it takes about an hour and a half a round.
Okay,
so
it's not bad.
It's not bad, nope.
Pretty quick turnaround. It's not like brisket where you got to go 15 hours, wake up in the middle of the night, spritz.
Nope.
Well, Jacob, that's a great thing that you guys are doing. You sell these dinners. Is this a fundraiser, or is this just what is this for?
It goes towards the park.
Really?
The park gets that.
That is fantastic stuff that you guys do. Well, continue to do what you're doing, Jacob. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being a part of this wonderful festival and feeding the masses, including us right now.
Yep,
We're all
no
full
problem.
now.
Yep.
That was awesome. I mean, awesome.
George got the meat sweats already, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
And our buddy Lee's over there. He wasn't even hungry. He didn't know. And then he ate the chicken, and he was like, oh, that's good. Well, Jacob, thank you very much for joining
Yep.
us. Appreciate what you do for the West Fork Park here. Great day to be an Arnoldsburg resident right now.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
That's Jacob Hott.
Thank you, guys.
He is the cook, the chef, whatever you will call it. He's the
pit
guy.
master.
The pit master is where I should have gone with
Yes.
that. He is the pit master. Folks, hang around here. Like I said, we've got a lot on tap here still. Still on stage, Sherry Wade running karaoke. Heard a lot of people have been involved. I do see John Richards over there. I'm going to see if I can get him. Hey, John, want to come talk for 1 second? Want to talk for a second?
How you doing, John?
Want to talk for a second about you? Oh, don't worry, I'll make it happen. Listen, we're just pulling people off the streets everywhere. I'm kidding. This guy is not on the streets. We are very, very happy. I am so glad I just saw you, John.
I've been watching for him, and just at the same time that you said there he is, yeah.
So, if you guys have been living under a rock, you don't understand who this guy is. This is John Richards, by the way, one of the more talented musicians that I've ever seen. I've seen you 3 or 4 times now, John. I was making a joke, by the way. We were over at the parade, and I said, I was like, hey, John Richards is taking the stage at 3:30. I said, he's done this. He plays every weekend. He's all over the place playing music and doing gigs. And I said, I tried to get him on the Homegrown show.
Yeah.
And he said, dude, that'd be awesome. When is it? And I said, it's on Saturdays. He's like, oh, not a good time for me. John,
stay pretty busy.
You play all the time. Your schedule seems to be booked every weekend. You're playing everywhere.
Oh yeah, all over the place. I played it in Parkersburg there at the Old Corral last night.
You're kind of a one-man deal. Now, you play with some others here and there, but really at the essence of what you do, you are able to carry an entire show, you and your guitar. How does that happen?
Practice, lots of practice. Years of doing it, I guess. I don't know. It just kind of evolved into what it was.
Yeah. How long have you been doing this?
I'd say going close to 20 years.
Man, 20 years of gigging. And it's not, as you said, you got to love this to do what you do, to travel so much that you do. You got to have a love for it, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
But you're able to make a little bit of money on the side. That's not a bad
That
deal.
helps. That makes it a little bit more better.
So for the people who don't know, you are, I guess the word I would say is eclectic. You can play just about anything.
Yeah. I look out and look for somebody, and that guy'd like that song maybe. So.
And so you're not limited to in the things you play. I said, I'll hear you play a Leonard Skinner song. You'll turn right around and play a John Mayer song. You'll go to Tyler Childers. You'll go back in the 60s and pull stuff out. And I'm like, so you don't have like a specific genre of music you like. You just enjoy music in general?
I love it all. I love all types of music. Just try to entertain the people what they want to hear,
And you do a great job with it. Like I said, I've seen you plenty of times. Looking forward to see you here in just a little bit. Johnny Stats is going to follow you. You guys are kind of connected
we
recently.
played last week over there at the Boathouse there in Marietta. That was a good time.
And so he'll jump on stage with you. Will you jump on stage with him? How does that work?
Normally he just comes up and plays with me. I'd say Johnny can play with anybody. He's the best there is, I think, out there, man.
I tell you, we got some great musicians here in the Calhoun County area. John, thank you. I know you weren't prepared to jump on with us.
You're all right.
But you're going to do a great job, as you always do, entertaining the masses. I look forward to hearing you every time I see you. One of these days, I'll make enough money to pay you to come on the show. How about that?
Hey, I appreciate you guys having me out today, man. Thank you, guys.
John Richards, folks, he's taking the stage, folks, at 3:30 p.m. The stage right over there. Join him, join us here in Arnoldsburg, West Virginia for this wonderful day of Saturday of the Molasses Festival. Thank you very much, John. Do appreciate it. So we're here, we're hanging out. Again, the Mechanical Bull is off in the distance. We're waiting to see the 3 young ladies who joined us, who were the parade marshals, waiting to see them jump on the bull as long as humanly possible. I'm going to make a call.
Okay.
I'm going to say, even though she wasn't sure, I think Trista stays on the 8 seconds. She's a competitor.
The athlete
She's a
that's
competitor.
in her, yes. I would say you're probably right on that.
She's an athlete and a competitor.
Exactly.
You want to talk about fierce competitor. That is
Exactly.
a young lady who is fiercely competitive. And so looking forward to all that stuff. It's going to be a great day, folks. We're having a blast here at the 58th Annual Molasses Festival. again, it started off earlier this week. I was so happy to talk last week in studio with Ella Wilson, who is the queen of this 58th festival. She has been doing a great job. In the weeks prior to last week talking with her, she went around to a bunch of local businesses, promoted them on her website, promoted them through WVRC as well. Did that again when she came in studio. Promoted her platform this year, which is Addie's Cause, counteracting and trying to get awareness out and trying to find cures for Crohn's disease. So many things going on, and I think that Ella's going to be around here at some point. We may try to get her back on here, George, because
she said she'd look us up. She said she would.
She's got a lot of knowledge about this. She didn't just win a title and leave.
No.
George, she has dug into this.
Yeah.
Thought I might have seen her for a second.
Well, you know, talking about this being the 58th annual Molasses Festival, I'm 63, Drew. I can remember being at 50 of these.
Wow. I can't remember last weekend. I'm impressed. I don't have the best memory in the world anyways, but I tell you what, it's a good day here. We were hoping that the weather would hold up. It absolutely has. I saw a little sun coming through there.
Yeah.
And it's just glorious day here today. It's cool breezes blowing through. It's not hot. It's not humid.
No.
It's gorgeous weather for this outdoor event. And I think the people who have shown up in the masses have told us that they love what's happening here in Arnoldsport.
Oh, yeah.
They're doing a great job with this festival. Crystal Brenneman, her sidekick, as she says, Miss Smith over there, and all the volunteers that it does take. Jacob Hott, we just had a good conversation with as well, who
hats off
pit
to
fires
Jacob.
those chickens. Man. It was really, really
that
good.
That chicken was so moist, folks. I mean,
don't get them too excited, because
it was extremely moist.
I think they're out, right?
No.
They still got some.
No, he's got a complete pit full right now that he's working on. He just spritzed it with apple juice there a minute ago.
I don't know what it was, but that was as juicy and tender as chicken that I've ever had. And again, he says they take a whole rotisserie chicken over at Grantsville Foodland. Name drop, one of our advertisers, by the way.
Exactly.
They split her in half, and then he takes that whole half of a chicken and puts that on the pit. And so it's all together. All those juices stay together, all the bones, everything just marinating and making it glorious. And it was so good. Man, oh, man, was it good. We're only on – I lost track of time here, George. We were talking to so many people, and I realized that we are less than an hour away before we're done here.
Yeah.
Again, when we're off the air here in about an hour, the show will go on. Again, here in about 25 minutes, John Richards is going to take the stage. Now, I might be a little bit preoccupied.
Yeah.
While I'll have one headset on, one ear off, because I'm going to be listening for John Richards. And I tell you, as he said, been doing it for 20 years. If he likes a song, he's like, you know what, I'd like to try to play that song. It does not matter the genre. He'll play anything he likes, and he does a great job at it. And it's not easy, as I said. If you're a one-man band, you and a guitar. Now, he does have a loop machine. He does have pedals. He's got really neat stuff that he will use to enhance his show. But he sings really well. He's got a great voice, kind of a raspy voice, just really good stuff. Looking forward to him.
Can't wait for Lee to hear him.
Looking forward for Lee to hear. And here's the deal. So we've been promoting Lee, and he's come up to the station a good bit. But we had an opportunity, thankfully, while we were talking with Crystal Brenneman, to hook Crystal and Lee together. And so Lee's like, hey, I'm a local guy. Here's my information. Maybe you guys set up an event for next year here at the festival.
Very good possibility.
Yeah, I look forward to, and that will coincide with the release of the new album in 2026. When in 2026, or do you know yet?
We're just finishing up 2025, so we get that one out. We're just going ahead while we have the holidays coming up, and the year's pretty much gone. So we're going to recoup for the next year, go ahead and start booking shows, and hopefully here in the Black Walnut Festival and the Armory and some other places around town. So get us out of Florida and out of the Southeast and come to my neck of the woods.
By golly. Yeah, send them up here.
Bring it home.
I own a home there, but this is home.
Yes.
So.
No matter where you are, you know where home truly is. And Arnoldsburg is one of those small town local communities that even though I'm from 10 minutes away in Spencer, a small community. I enjoy being in these small communities because there's so much pride in what these people have to offer.
Yeah.
I always say we ain't got a lot, but we got a lot of heart.
That's it.
And that's what you feel when you come to these small community things like this Molasses Festival. This small town of Arnold'sburg thriving with this festival for 58 years, surviving and thriving for 58 years. It doesn't happen without care and love and support from the community.
That's it.
And for people who come back when they're not here anymore, they come back and they feel that sense of home and community once again when they show up for this.
Like I said, I can remember being at 50 of these. And the 8 that I missed was when I lived in Maryland.
He's got a shorter trip than you did, and you still made it back.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm going to say no excuses, play like a champion.
But
George.
I was on the air then.
That's true.
I need to say that.
Might have been slightly busy at that point.
Yeah.
We're, again, just here enjoying ourselves at the 58th Annual Molasses Festival. Here's what I'm going to do, folks. I'm going to take a break here just for a second. You're going to see me walk in front of the camera and then walk away from the camera. You know why? Because there is an iced coffee machine up there right before you get to the mechanical bull, and I want coffee. So I'm going to go see if they got hot coffee, and if they do, I'm going to go get one. And then we're going to come back. We're going to continue to chatter.
Sounds good to me.
Actually, honestly, you don't have to go off the air. I could just go get a coffee while you guys chatter.
Well, you can do that too.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
All right, well, don't judge me as I'm walking away from the camera.
When you get back, I'm going down to see JoJo.
Yep, JoJo's Tacos.
And I'm going to go get me an icy.
I was going to say, is he going to eat again?
No, I'm going to go get an icy.
He was going to go get some food until we negotiated and bartered for the chicken dinners, which were unbelievable.
Well,
all right, well,
you did the bartering.
I like to barter.
Yeah.
You know, listen, trade-offs are good.
Who's washing dishes?
Yeah. I'm going to walk away from that conversation because
there we go.
All right, folks. I'm going to let George Adley take over while I go get coffee. I've always got to have coffee for some reason. I don't care if it's 1,000 degrees outside. I need it.
Yeah, we make a joke about it all the time. It can be 105 in the shade and Drew's drinking coffee.
I don't know why.
At least it won't get cold in 105-degree weather.
It will not. It'll stay warm. Now, I didn't bring out my coffee mug, my WVRC coffee mug. Besides, that's all right. I think it might be a little bit boastful for me to walk up and say, fill this up.
Yeah.
I'll just take what they got. How about that?
Exactly.
I'll be back, folks.
All right. But, Lee, what do you think of the little festival here?
I think it's nice. Beautiful, man.
A lot of people here.
Down home. It's busy.
Exactly.
Chicken was great.
Oh, man, you couldn't ask for any better than what that was. Like I said, that was some of the moistest chicken I've had in a long while. It was very tasty, and they're cooking up another batch of it right now. He's got that smoker cranking over there.
Smoking it up.
Exactly. And he said
don't
he
forget
started
about them buns, man. Them homemade buns.
Oh man, those rolls were killer.
Rolls, they run real.
Fresh green beans. Oh, I'm telling you, very good stuff.
I remember as a kid, my mom, my dad, my grandmother always did the green beans every year.
Yeah.
Canned them up. We'd always never bought green beans from the store.
No.
And now that my dad's been gone 8 years, we don't have green beans anymore, and green beans ain't the same.
That's it. That's it.
Nothing like them West Virginia canned green beans. But
that's it. And, a lot of the green beans that you get in this area are the half-runner beans. And there's a story behind that. The half-runner bean originated here in Calhoun County, out on Sand Ridge. There was a lady that was an immigrant, and she brought them with her from the old country. And her and Mr. Hardman from Hardman Supply, back many, 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 many years ago, went into a partnership, and he had those developed through a seed company that he worked with. And that's how the half-runner bean got started.
Learn some history.
And it all happened right here in Calhoun County.
Wow.
A lot of people don't know that, but look it up, read it. It's a good little piece of history for the area.
I guess back in the day, many moons ago, as you say, I guess a distant relative, Mammy Jane. You ever heard of Mammy Jane
Yeah,
from right here in Calhoun County? Yeah. Several books out. She's a pioneer.
Right.
Somehow she's related where I'm related to her from way back in the
Yeah.
back in the Jarvis days, way
Up on West Fork.
Yep.
Yeah.
So most of my relatives I visit now down with my dad in the graveyard, Menorah, at the top of the hill there, but it seems like most of them are gone now. So
Right.
younger generations kind of moved away and went off in different directions. So.
Right.
Same with my mom's side from Roane County as well.
Yeah. And, we always have a good time when we introduce one of your songs. We say, well, he lives most of the time in Florida, but his heart is in West Virginia. I said he's got property here in Calhoun County, and his mom grew up here in Spencer, in the Spencer area. And look here, Drew's coming back. He found something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hot coffee through a straw.
Well, okay, so sorry to interrupt.
Oh, you're fine.
I was looking for hot coffee, and I realized, you know what? As a creature of habit who never veers or strays off from that habit,
Yeah.
why not try something new? So I said, I'm going to take some iced coffee, and so I got some sugar-free salted caramel iced coffee, and it is good. It is Colonel Coffee is what it's called.
Oh.
So Colonel Coffee is what we're talking about. That's one of the vendors.
Yeah.
They've got a barbecue place over there. They've got a donut/cookie place. They've got JoJo's Tacos over there. There's all sorts of stuff over there to eat. And again,
Who
we're
can
festival
eat
people.
any more than what we just
Well,
ate?
You can't.
I
Jacob-
tell you, Jacob Hott. Oh,
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. Colonel Coffee, I tell you what.
he's got
great
that
business.
smoker rolling over there now.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is going wild. It is going wild.
Yeah, he's
I don't think they're going to run out today on you.
I don't think so. I tell you
I
what.
think they
was
they
just-
got quite a bit of it.
Listen, I was just worried. I was just worried because it's been 2 years and I haven't gotten it.
Right.
So now that I got it, I feel I know what it's like, and now next year I will have it before we even go to the parade. I'm just going to make sure to come over first.
Well,
Set up
that,
early?
that would be a very good idea.
Yes, I'm telling you. I know what I'm doing. So we heard from somebody over there on the main stage. John Richards is just moments away from getting started. John Richards scheduled to take the stage in 12 minutes, and it's going to get wild.
I keep watching around trying to see if I can see that busy bee buzzing around here.
Good luck,
Johnny
good luck.
Johnny Stats.
What is this?
Look at there.
I like spicy. What is this? Jacob Hott coming back here.
There we go.
What is this you?
I didn't get to try anything.
We didn't even bring this up.
It tasted so good, didn't even use the sauce.
Regular or spicy?
The regular is good.
Dude,
Thank you.
thank you. So Jacob Hott, who cooked all those chickens and still cooking the chickens, stops by here, and he's got Red Beard barbecue sauce.
I'm going to put that in front of the camera.
Please do.
There you go.
So he's got his own barbecue sauce. I got the spicy because, of course, I love spicy. Right there it is. Red Beard barbecue sauce. Okay, so now I know what I'm going to put on my chicken tonight when I eat.
I still got a piece left.
Yeah. if you get any more food in you, you might bust.
Man,
But if you want to take that later and then try it with it,
that's what I'm thinking.
man, that's pretty awesome of Jake to do that, man. He just brought some sauce
that was
over
so
to
cool.
us. Now, again, that is just what you
Red
find.
Beard barbecue sauce.
And if you didn't see Jacob Hott on with us, he does have
A red
quite
beard.
the epic beard, folks. He does have a big beard. And this is his personal sauce. I got the spicy. You guys got the regular.
I got the spicy.
Oh, you got the spicy too?
Yeah.
Fantastic. I'm looking forward to trying that stuff out.
I'm just a regular kind of guy.
Just
so.
a regular guy. Well, this is what you get, folks, when you show up for a small town event like this, man. People just love to help others out. People love to be generous with their time and generous with their efforts.
I was telling Lee that, when we get ready to introduce one of his songs, I said, Lee is he lives in Florida most of the time, but home is West Virginia.
By God.
West by God, Virginia.
West
And,
by God.
His mom grew up in Spencer.
There's a bunch of West Virginians down there, too, let me tell you.
His dad grew up in Calhoun County.
Yep.
So, he
traded the mountains of West Virginia for the mountains of Vietnam at 17 years old.
Man.
Yep.
So you're saying one from Spencer, one from Calhoun County. Did they meet at the Quarter Bridge?
Got the dirt. I ain't got the dirt in the down low on that yet, but I heard them Calhoun boys wasn't, or them Roane County boys wasn't so happy that the Calhoun boys were coming over and taking their women from them.
Now listen, it is a well-known fact. It's a well-known fact that some of the, back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, not a whole lot of stuff to do, and so you young rapscallions get involved in some shenanigans. We can say that. Yeah.
No.
It was a well-known fact that something they used to love to do between Calhoun County boys and Roane County boys is they would, through the grapevine, say, hey, we're going to meet over at the Quarter Bridge and we're going to scrap it out. And they would show up. There'd be a big group from Calhoun, a big group from Roane County. They'd fight it out. They'd have a few drinks afterwards and go back their separate ways. It's just something to do.
Never happened.
Can't say that hadn't happened down there on the beaches in Florida, too, trust me.
Lee did say he's been in a scrap or two.
A time or two.
Okay, I'm still waiting for the three young ladies who were the parade marshals.
I keep watching out there to see if they head over there.
Yeah, so Lindsay's dad paid for all three of them to ride the mechanical bull. And waiting to see that happen. And we're going to zoom that in. We're going to see the pain and agony on their faces as they get just bucked off of the bull.
Yeah.
I'm watching over there on the stage. John Richards is setting up all of his equipment. Very happy to get John to talk for just a little bit.
Look at this young lady's purse here.
Oh, talk about a sweet purse.
Out.
That is awesome.
That is awesome.
That is awesome. And a good boy. And a good boy.
Yeah, a good boy.
I don't know if we saw the dog on the camera or not. I'm being real lazy, by the way, with the camera right now. I do apologize, folks. I'm dealing with a problem standing sometimes. That's okay. So, yeah, we've just got a few more minutes on our live here, but we want to invite you to come out to the Molasses Festival. They'll be here all evening long. Lots of stuff still happening. The bull's still going. There's plenty of room for the kids to run and play. I tell you what, if you're a parent of youngins, great time to get them out here and let them run all that energy out, Lee, and then go home and crash and sleep.
That's right.
That's the goal.
Now we reach grandparent status. We get them all junked up with sugar and send them back.
My chair's sinking.
That's not a good sign, George.
Well, the fat man can make one kind of go down.
They did have about 3 pounds worth of chicken just a minute
Exactly.
ago. So vendors are here. Again, the cornhole tournament, by the way, folks, is going to start in about a half hour. 4 p.m. is when they'll have that big cornhole. Cornhole is such a big recreational thing, a recreational sport even, if you will. It's got its own professional league. It's on ESPN. It's a huge deal, and it's only been like 10, 15 years since it started like gaining any traction, and people love cornhole tournaments. People get serious about that stuff.
Yes, they do.
Play cornhole at all, Lee?
I remember when they said, we're going to go play cornhole. I looked at them like, what are you talking about, man? You go play some horseshoes? Yeah, I'll do some horseshoes, but it's fun. I played it, yeah. I have a lot of friends that are pretty good at it. I'm not, but.
I'm on those corn boards, folks. I am I will tell you, I'm admittedly the worst cornhole player in the history of cornhole.
From talking to Dave, I'd say that's probably one of his sports, isn't it?
Well, he's like 7'2", so yeah, he can just reach out and put it in the hole. Doesn't even have to be there.
Here John's getting ready to fire up.
Little sound check here for John Richards. Very unassuming guy, He's He's pretty humble, obviously.
Kind of like this guy here sitting beside us.
I don't know when I want to talk about myself at all. I'm like, dude, you got to. You're good. He's like, well, okay, I guess. You know.
Like I told people when I was in the rock bands for years, you know, we're only sound as good as much as you drink. So drink up and we'll sound great.
Yeah.
So John Richards getting ready to take the stage. Again, he's going from 3 to 3:30 to 5. And then Johnny Stats and Delivery Boys will take the stage starting at 5:30. They'll go from 5:30 to 7 o'clock. And then from 7:30 to 9:30, the Nathan Jenkins Band. I forgot about that. Nathan Jenkins, the grandson of Way Jennings, who is Waylon's son. And correct. Nathan actually played with Way Jennings for quite a while. So
yeah.
A lot of pedigree there when it comes to the Nathan Jenkins Band.
Way's getting ready to play down in Iron Horse in Ormond Beach for Biketoberfest. Great show he puts on.
Yeah, fantastic stuff. So John's getting ready to go. Of course, everything else still going on, folks. We're just hanging out here. The sun, as you can see, is now shining down. The clouds are bright white. The blue skies behind it. It is gorgeous weather for the 58th Annual Molasses Festival. I want to thank again our corporate sponsors for this event. Of course, Roane General Hospital and the Arnoldsburg Medical Clinic that they have here, and then Manny Hamilton Health Systems. Those two healthcare provider systems are incredible when it comes to sponsoring things for small communities. They are the big corporate sponsor for this. Also, Calhoun Banks. And by the way, you hear those sponsors. Those are all big sponsors of WVRC, our station, our sports, everything that goes on. Delegate Roger Hanshaw has been a big part of the Clay County community as well, and he does a lot to sponsor things. Arnoldsburg PTO is here. There's a lot of other small, as Crystal was saying, smaller people who just donated or put time forth to it, and we don't want to let them out, but we'd spend all evening talking names if we had a chance to. Also, we're going to thank Crystal Brenneman and the other volunteers. I see a few of them right now moving stuff around. Always working while trying to also enjoy this. Of course, Jacob Hotz, who now has given us some barbecue sauce as well. So you see John Richards there. Nice camera job, George. Well done.
I try.
Ain't just another pretty face.
Could be wanting more money now. Now he's cameraman.
I know. He'll put that down his resume. Camera operator.
That's it.
So John Richards getting started. Crystal Brenneman running by the camera right now. And that's what you see. You're just going to see a flash of Crystal going back and forth.
Yeah.
Trying to enjoy herself.
She's outrunning her golf cart.
Yeah. There we go. I'm good. How about yourself? Heck yeah. Talking with Trista Arnold, her younger sister Lainey, running the golf court right now. Lainey, one heck of an athlete, by the way.
Exactly.
Yeah. Wrestler, by the way.
Yeah.
Made it to the girls' state wrestling tournament. Got the chance to.
I forgot about that, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, good stuff.
Give her my headset and you can interview her. A local athlete, star.
So just a beautiful evening, folks. We're relaxed. I don't think that I've been, guys, this relaxed at a live remote in a long time. Usually I'm tense and uptight and trying to get information out.
Right.
But we're to the point of this festival that it's the final evening. We know what's left over. It's all the vendors that are still here, all the food vendors, the craft vendors, the local vendors selling honey, selling everything else. The mechanical bull going. They're still serving chicken dinners. There's still a bunch of crafts beside us on these small buildings. John Richards is on the stage right now. Johnny
got the country store right here beside us.
The country store is directly to our right. Everything is in this hub area. Now, if you go over to Stump Cremation or Stump Funeral Home and Cremation, the car show was started at 1:30. My guess is many of those car guys who are car guys, no matter when the show ends, they're going to sit over there and they're going to talk for hours. Stump's probably going to have to, kind of shuffle them off late tonight when they're just still talking about the vehicles. But car guys are car guys.
Well, knowing Neil Stump the way that I know Neil Stump, He'll probably be out there talking with them.
Don't leave, don't leave, don't leave.
Exactly.
Stick around, stick around.
Exactly.
Well, good stuff. I tell you what, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to break away because I want to hear a little bit of John Richards here, folks. Give me a little bit of time, and then we'll come back and we'll continue to promote this for the final 30 minutes of our live. Don't forget, folks, we are on here tonight from the Molasses Festival. They are going to continue as soon as we go off the air. The fun continues here in Arnoldsburg. Come down to West Fork Park and enjoy yourself on this gorgeous Saturday. So they've got some awards being issued out there on the main stage right now. So John Richards taking a quick break while they hand out the awards for the parade. So of all the entries, they're giving out the different awards for the different categories. And again, if you missed the Molasses Festival Parade, no worries. What you can do is you can go back on WVRC on our Facebook page or our YouTube channel. We invite you to like, comment, share, and subscribe to both of those channels. That's where we have all of our live streaming content. If you would like to go back, if you missed the parade, you can go back on our Facebook or YouTube channels, and you can find the video, the live video of the Molasses Festival Parade, and you can go back and you can watch it then. So in case you missed it live here, or in case you missed our coverage of it, no worries. You can always go back and re-watch it. It'll be up on YouTube forevermore. Now, Facebook has changed their style, so for Facebook, it stays up for 30 days, and then they wash your content, which don't get me started. I don't want to get banned on Facebook because they are good to us. But you can go back and you can watch all the content that you want, including the parade. Again, they're giving out the parade awards right now on the main stage. And I tell you what, I've enjoyed just hanging out here on the side of the road where all of the action is taking place. People moving all over this place. People are here. I see the same people, but I also see a lot of different people. Some people may be unable to get here until now. Some people may not get here until later. Some people came this morning and are coming back again this evening. It takes a village, and we've got a bunch of patrons enjoying this 58th Molasses Festival. Again, folks, we are live only for about another 20 minutes. That doesn't mean that the fun ends. The fun continues through this entire evening of stuff going on. Once again, John Richards on stage. They're taking a bit of a break for John while they're giving out these awards. He'll continue to play until 5 o'clock. At 5:30, Johnny Stats and the Delivery Boys will take the stage. They'll play from 5:30 to 7, and then at 7:30, it'll be the Nathan Jenkins Band. They'll go for a couple of hours, and they'll be kind of the main gig band that will close out this 58th Molasses Festival. If you are hungry, get down here. You've got multiple options, folks. You have got plenty of food vendors off in the distance. You've still got the chicken dinners. That's very thankful Jacob Hott was talking about, and he's the pit master for that. Also gave us some of his Red Beard barbecue sauce. Give it to us. That's fantastic. Appreciate that as well. Again, they did make an announcement. The cornhole tournament starts at 4, and you have got to be registered by 4 o'clock. So if you are out there and you're thinking, man, I got to get down there, you better hurry. You only got about 20 minutes to get registered for that. And I don't know what the prizes are, but I bet they're fun. But they're fun prizes. Also, again, the vendors are here, craft vendors, local vendors, and they are set up in tents along the side of the walkway here at this park. The country store to our right is still open. All sorts of things happening here for the rest of this evening. Well, I gave George and Lee a break there for a little while. George, what did you find out while you were up there? Did you just hang out?
I was just hanging out listening to John, and
then they shut him down.
Exactly. And I walked out front, thought I might get out there and see Johnny Stats sitting out there picking a little bit or something, and not yet. But
well, listen,
I'm trying to catch him.
Truth be told, I'm hanging on hoping.
Yeah,
I'm hoping we see
too.
Johnny. So Johnny, again, who is, we're not being hyperbolic, is world famous as a mandolin player. And I don't mean West Virginia famous, national famous. He's world famous.
He plays with a lot of different people. Mm-hmm. Another one of our favorite groups, he plays with them quite often, and that's the Davidson Brothers.
Yeah, you'll see Johnny join the Davidson Brothers on stage a good bit. Adds to what they already do, which is fantastic.
One of my favorite songs, of course, is, it's got a big meaning
Heck
for me.
Yeah.
Dark as a Dungeon.
Dark as a Dungeon. Great song, tough song.
Yeah.
Tough song, but a great one. So, awards have been given out. John Richards back on stage. And, again, the young man I call him a young man. He's been at this 20 years. He's just amazing. He just can sing anything. Right now he's singing a Chris Stapleton song, guys. Yeah. Oh, man, oh, man. I put down the headset to listen to John, and then they stopped him playing.
Yeah.
It's all right. He'll still be playing when we're long off the air here, so I'll be looking forward to just enjoying that while we're shutting down all of our equipment. Again, I want to thank Crystal Brenneman and the rest of the volunteers who are on the committee to get this thing going and keep this Molasses Festival thriving. It does. They allowed us to come here 4 years ago is when we partnered with them, and we've been at it every year since. It's been a great partnership, continues to flourish. We're happy that they invite us over each and every year. We hope we don't overstay our welcome. We hope that we continue to be allowed to come here and blab. Because that's what we do best, George.
Exactly.
We just blab we just
exactly.
And Lee's joined us, and Lee's just hanging out, and he's like, I can get a word in edgewise between these two guys. Sorry, Lee. We are talkers.
You just got to jump in.
Oh God, we did it. And
even when
he's ready to talk, we're like, nope.
Shut me down.
I didn't even have his mic turned up.
So, Lee, again, I wanted to talk once again. If people are looking to find your stuff, your music, the Lee Keaton Band, how do they get a hold of stuff that you guys have?
You can just Google it, Lee Keaton Band, or you can go on YouTube, I Salute You by Lee Keaton Band, or Half My Heart by Lee Keaton Band. The only two songs we have released everywhere. But
yeah, to the public, big
and
time.
We've got Country Boy.
You got Country Boy, and you got Thinking About You.
Yeah, Thinking About You.
And again, as Lee said, you guys are busy writing. You guys are busy recording. You said you're trying to finish up 2025 here.
Trying to finish 2025 because 24 life got in the way.
Yeah, a little bit. So. Somebody once told me. Now you tell me this is true or not, Lee, because I'm not a motorcycle rider. Somebody who rides motorcycles and has for many, many years said it ain't if. It's when you're going to lay one down. Is that true?
I've had plenty of close calls. Never thought in a million years that I would have a right blockage in a right carotid artery going around a curve, blacked out, woke up in the hospital from the neck down, paralyzed. People ask me, did it hurt? Did you feel it? I don't even remember waking up until they woke me up in the hospital. So by the grace of God, we walked 3 days later after they fused my neck together and been recovering ever since. So that's why I said 2024 got pushed to 2025, and now here we are at the end of 25. So we've figured best off we have so many songs that we've written, and between my drummer Jack West writing songs every day, we got over 70 some songs written after this album.
Yeah,
we got so many songs written. That good thing that we put them on the iPhones because we wouldn't remember them.
Exactly.
It's just acoustic guitar with me singing, but still, then we take it to the studio and track it and build it from there.
Yeah. So things are about to get even crazier for you because you've now gotten to a point, as you said, where you're healing up. Are you what you would call yourself in the process of getting to whatever 100% is? Are you to that 100%, or are you still working on it?
Still working on it.
Working on it.
They gave me a year and a half. And they told me where you're at in a year and a half, that's where you're going to be.
Yeah.
So I told him, I said, well, at least I'm going to be at least as messed up as I was before.
So the goal is to be at least as messed up.
If I can get back to at least as messed up as I was before, then we're good.
Yeah, fantastic. And again, so once you get completely ready to go and you guys could get in the studio full time, get all these songs, get this band going hardcore, it's going to be a lot of fun to watch how you guys progress. And again, folks, the Lee Keaton Band, be careful. Watch for maybe 2026, the 59th Molasses Festival. You may end up seeing Lee back here in some of his home country.
And, I've already got Mr. Wilson over in Spencer advised, and he has already said, hey, we've just finished the Armory. And he's thinking about possibly bringing Lee in for that.
You know what they did, Lee, to the Armory, by the way? They built it for sound now. They put the deadening tiles on the top. They painted it. They got it sound qualityed up. They used to do some stuff in there, and it was hard to handle because it was just one big open space. Reverb off of reverb, echoey. And
block walls.
Oh, yeah. They've changed everything in that place, so it's going to be a good place for bands to be
performing.
Look
forward to that,
Yeah.
And we were talking also about the Black Walnut Festival for next year, so hopefully we'll get those contracts in.
Yeah.
first of the year, get all that settled, done, taken care of, and then we'll go from there. We'll book around that to other things around the area to, help pay for the trip up here.
And a possibility of Twisted Sisters down in Elizabeth.
I'm telling you what, they are partnering up with this as well. One of the people that they got with very quickly was Corey Hager, one of the musicians who is from over in the Ripley area, and he is in Spencer a good bit. Another young man who plays all the time. I think of John Richards, who plays everywhere all the time.
Right.
Right now, Corey Hager is in kind of a transition period. Had some band members before. Things didn't work out, so he's getting new band members. But in the meantime, while he and the band members are getting to know each other and playing and learning the songs, he's got to live and he's got to keep creating. And so Corey's been playing one-man gigs everywhere. He was over at Twisted Sisters. He was down at Folklore Pizza a few weeks ago. Went to that one. Love the way he plays. He is a true country artist, especially the way I'm telling you, he's got to find Corey Hager as well. All these musicians who we've been in contact with and all these places that we're in contact with, it's so much fun to see those people get together. And I'm looking forward to Lee's band doing that as well.
Yeah.
I want to see that happen.
Right.
Even if you have to make trips up from Florida.
Yeah, that's all right. Have diesel truck, can't pull a trailer. I got a hunting camp, so we got a place to crash. So,
but speaking of Corey, I talked to Corey the other day. I got all excited because he's kind of got in contact with another good friend of mine, Sam Grow, and maybe some stuff happening there.
Tell you what, you want to talk about a workaholic, Sam Grow, and his artistry. We've got tons of his songs on, thanks that George knows him and has followed his career for a long time, before it was even a career.
I've been helping Sam since he was 16.
You're wet behind the ears, Sam Grow, who is no longer that way. He is a man now, and he is playing great stuff. He writes such good songs and good music. He produces such good music, and we're just like fingers crossed for Sam that he. I don't know if Sam really cares so much about that part of it, because he just loves creating music and entertaining the masses, whether it's a show or whether it's those fireside things, those small events where it's just maybe him.
Bonfires.
Telling you what, he knows what he's doing. We are the ones who are kind of like, man, how come this guy is not famous yet?
Yeah.
He has played the Opry. So.
Yeah, he's played the Opry a couple times now.
So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Hopefully he ends up getting something.
A pretty good point on your resume.
Mm-hmm.
But he's also got Grow House Music now.
Yep. So he's got his own production.
Yeah.
And so hopefully something with Corey Hager may take off. We don't know. We're just excited for all these people who allow us at WVRC to play their stuff, honestly. And Lee, thank you.
Oh, I'm glad. We thank you.
We
thank you. We're just glad people that have heard it have responded and liked it.
Yeah.
4 years ago, when Drew bought the station, I brought the idea up for an up-and-coming artist platform, because there is none. And he looked at me and he said, "Great idea. Let's go."
Pretty sure it was my idea, Lee. I think it was both of us. We both had a great idea, and it just kind of made its way to it. But again, there's people that I've found. There's people that George has found. There's people that I know, people that George knows. And we're just like, let's do it. Why not? Let's bring these people. Let's give them a platform, at least in West Virginia, in our little station. And the good thing about it is we have the online streaming site. So our station now has gotten a lot wider range, and you can listen to us anywhere you got internet access.
Right.
So little Roane County's WVRC station is now worldwide, and we're happy that people can do that. And we're just trying to help out. Just trying to help out people that we really enjoy their music. I'm such a music snob, Lee. I'm such a music snob. I feel like I know what good music is. Everybody's got their own form of what good music is, but if I hear an artist that I think is quality, then I'm going to promote them. I'm going to put them on the station. And so it's been a lot of fun to do that.
You guys have a great throw, by the way. I mean, radio stations in Florida, they throw 40 miles and that's it. You guys are 2.5 counties away from ground zero.
Yeah, it's been fun.
I mean, through the mountains.
Through the mountains of West Virginia.
Through the mountains. Yeah. That's amazing that you throw that far here.
It's impressive. I'm thankful for it every day. I don't know how to do. I don't know how it works, any of it.
We leave
at all.
Wattage, power.
we leave that up to Mark.
Yeah, we leave that to our radio engineer. He knows what he's talking about. Folks, again, we've just been enjoying our time here. We were able to do the parade here at the 58th Annual Molasses Festival. If you want to go back and watch that, as we said, you can go to our YouTube channel or Facebook for the next 30 days. Go back and watch it if you'd like to. See all the entries. Great job that they all did. But again, we're going to be shutting down here in just a second. Once we shut down, the party continues here at the Molasses Festival. John Richards on stage, Johnny Stats and the Delivery Boys coming up next. The Nathan Jenkins Band, music related, people everywhere here, food vendors, local craft vendors. It's just a gorgeous day to be in Arnold'sburg, West Virginia. Wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Maybe fishing or golfing is the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
Other than
Or
just
riding
hanging
my
out.
motorcycle.
Or riding your motorcycle. He's no fear, he said.
He said he should have brought it up and rode in the parade.
Yeah.
You know.
I'd have won something because I would have been the only bike.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, I think you guys we shared a couple videos on your page, by
Yes.
the way. So if you want to see I Salute You or Half My Heart, it should be on WVRC Facebook page.
Should be able to find that. Just you can search it up by the song title. The analytics I found on Facebook, you can look up Lee Keaton Band or you can look up the song title, either of those, and it should be able to take you back to the posts that were shared on Facebook, and you can find those. And again, if you don't want to go through us, that's fine. Just go Google the Lee Keaton Band, and you'll find the stuff that you're looking for.
I know I've talked to one of Lee's right hands, Dave, down in Florida, and they're planning that when they start their rehearsals and stuff, they're planning to do a live on those as well. So
that'll be good stuff.
Be watching
Absolutely.
for that because they're going to share that with us as well.
Absolutely.
Well, folks, I think we have carnival barked about as much as we can carnival bark. Again, I want to thank our corporate sponsors, Roan General Hospital and their Arnold'sburg Medical Clinic and Minnie Hamilton Health System, great sponsors of the 58th Annual Molasses Festival. Also, Calhoun Banks, Delegate Roger Hanshaw, the Arnold'sburg PTO, and all the other sponsors that have helped to make this another successful year in Arnold'sburg for the festival. I want to thank Crystal Brenneman and the rest of the crew, all the volunteers that make this such a successful small community festival. I want to thank Jacob Hott, number one, for the chicken, number two for the sauce.
Exactly.
Good stuff there. And again, folks, we do invite you to come out here to Arnold'sburg. It's very close, and there's a lot going on this evening. They'll continue through the nighttime. Beautiful weather here.
Beautiful.
Great music here at the festival. Things for everybody to do. I think that's going to wrap it up. I want to thank you, Lee, for number one, joining us on the air, but number two, thanks for being there early and helping us set up and move equipment. You know what it's like to move equipment.
That's a lot less than I've ever moved in my life. I got to say, you guys got a great little system right here. I'm impressed.
Yeah, we try to make it easy, as easy as it can be. Again, I want to thank Lee, and again, look forward to Lee Keaton Band stuff. George, thank you, as always, for being over here and being a sidekick. Oh, yeah.
And your brother Rick for introducing us together. Yep.
Exactly.
Absolutely. For all of us here at WVRC 104.7 on YouTube and Facebook, thank you for joining us. Stay tuned. Like, share, subscribe, follow.
Thank the officer
all of
there
us.
for what he does.
Thank the police officer there. Listen, I have not done anything wrong yet, I promise.
What you do, sir.
I have not done anything wrong yet.
Yet. That's the key word.
That's the key word, yet. Folks, it's been a wonderful day here in Arnold'sburg. We invite you to support small-town local community festivals like this one. Could not be better. We'll be back once again next year for year number 59 at the West Virginia Molasses Festival. This is Andrew Miller signing off, saying goodbye from Arnold'sburg.
Adios.